Sorry I did not answer earlier. Sorry I ended the stream and took a little pause there. I had to do some stuff. I'm gonna share this with the Discord really quick. Alright, so gonna end that. Gonna go back to Game Maker. And while I was gone though, I did think of a name for it. Familiar. Because, you know, it's just short and sweet to the point. It matches the atmosphere that we're in. Because if we go to the rooms, this kind of reminds me of New Home, so, you know, it's going to be pretty familiar. So that's what we're calling it. And now I've never actually imported sound into one of these rooms, so I'm just going to, like, try and find a way. Come on, can we make the sound loop? I hear loop. Alright. Room 9. I think edit object. Let's try play underscore BGM equals familiar. I think that's how it works, but I haven't really ever imported sound into this, so we're just gonna have to see. Alright, and it seems like no sound is playing. What about I think it's BGM underscore. Um, isn't that what? Something like that? I think that works. Let's hear it. Yeah. I've actually. So it doesn't work. What about. Well, I've actually made this. I've been working on this fan game for a while now, but I only started to do a stream on it because why not? Familiar. Right. So now it should play the sound. No, it does not play the sound. Hold on. Let me try and do like BGM fade false. So like BGM familiar equals true. Let's try that. Alright, sorry guys. Now I'm taking a bit of breaks. I have to pack for vacation. So I think I might need to look up a tutorial for this. So, how to put audio in your Undertale fan game. Most of this stuff I just taught myself by using um Undertale engine, but yeah. Right. Dialogue noises, dialogue boxes. Transitions. Hear noises. Here. Alright, chat. So basically, what this tutorial is saying is that we are cooked. There's literally nothing we can do besides figure it out ourselves. Okay. Maybe it's in the wrong thingy. Why did I spell familiar like that? Alright. So we're just gonna... You know what, we're just gonna delete that. And then change this to... Okay, so... Now it's... Maybe it was in the wrong category. Maybe it was supposed to be in sound. Alright. Nothing happens. Hold on, I'm gonna copy that and go to Can't be step. Let's check alarm 0. That probably won't load, right? I know it will load, just... Yeah, we're cooked. Okay, so it does load, just it doesn't play any music, so... Not there. What about in here? Mm-mm. Okay. So... I have no freaking idea how we're supposed to do this. Maybe let's try and test it in the battle. Yes, chat, we're bringing back the battle section to test and see if this is good. So let's bring it back here. Edit object. Ignore this, I was trying to make a enemy appear. Let's turn this down so it doesn't echo really quick. Yeah, that's good. And then we need to go down one more and event underscore inherited. Now it should hopefully play. It should play when we get into the fight. No, it doesn't play. Alright, maybe... Let me go back and check the thingy. Also, don't ask why, it just plays that sound 5 times. I have no idea why. Maybe it's the way you're dressed. Let me see how... Okay, so they did... Region fave time. Okay, so maybe we need to do like an underscore time equals... We'll do 20 seconds. Underscore time equals 20. Alright, let's try that. And it doesn't work. Let's just try it without that. Okay, it doesn't play anything again. Let's check it back over here. So this one did fade out time. Oh, it was because I did the wrong thingy, didn't I? It's like that, I think. It still doesn't play anything. Wait, what if instead of BGM we put... Hold on, I gotta get rid of all this. Play underscore familiar. Time equals 20. There. Alright, hold on. I accidentally capitalized the I. Alright. Let's test it, chat. It still doesn't play. Maybe you can't. Maybe time is like ticks and you can't hear it over the other one. So let's do like that. No? What if we do like instead of time it's like loop? Alright, let's try that. Okay, and loop doesn't work. What if we capitalize the L? Still doesn't work. What if we just put play familiar? No, that doesn't work either because it's stupid. Alright, so so yeah, it's kind of like wait. Oh no, that only moves it to there. We need to add it under BGM. No. Alright, you know what? Let's just delete that entire thing and work on something else. So let's first try this out and see how the battle looks. Just to try it. So yeah, we're in the battle. We have nothing, act, nothing, TML, and flee. So we need to try and make it to where you are able to flee. Let's do 1, so that way it doesn't play like all the time, maybe. I do the sprites. I make some of them, but some other ones I mix. So yeah. Hold on, chat. Alrighty, chat. Hold on, I still haven't seen if my Sprider has responded yet. He hasn't responded. Hold on. I'm gonna ping him again just in case. Hello? So oh, so we just can't flee, guys. Oh, never mind, we can. But it just brings us right back in here. I want to see the thing that's making that sound play like 5 times. Okay, so alright, whatever. So I want to make like a dialogue room. So we're gonna go to. I want to add a dialogue testing room. So we're gonna go to our sprites, create sprite. We're gonna make this one pretty simple. It's gonna be like this. I'm just gonna draw Gaster because he's funny. Alright, the funny Gaster man right there. So now we have to create a new room. It's gonna be I forgot how to do this, hold on. Oh, that was a sprite. Create room. We're gonna make this one test room. So we're gonna make the background for the. Alright. Now we've gotta get that, so we're gonna go here. And it is. The size is width 64, so we're gonna go change the width to 64. And then the height is 64. So it's 64 by 64. Alright, now we have the room. Gonna go in here. And then character player. We're gonna make it to where if you just go in here, you can't leave. That'd be funny. Oh crap, that is way too short. Alright, so I think we need to actually remake this room. Delete test room. We're also gonna edit this sprite. Actually, you know, we're just gonna make a whole new sprite. Create sprite. Okay, so I kind of forgot how to change the size. Oh yeah, I know, but I have to hide the screen again, sorry. Honestly, I don't even think I need to change this, guys. This is just perfect. We do not need to change this room sprite. So we're gonna save that, then... where was our new room? Wasn't it 14? No. Oh, wait, yeah, I forgot we actually named it. Room test room. Alright, that is perfect right there. So to get to the test room, I'm just gonna move that for right now. We'll put that right up there. And then we need to go to trigger. Trigger. Duplicate. Oh, no, I need trigger warp. So this is gonna be trigger. This. I'm confused, hold on. Why is it making me do that? I'm trying to, like, add to it, not... Actually, you know what? We're just gonna leave this room how it is. But instead, we're going to go to the first room. We're gonna change... I'm gonna copy and paste that warp. Hold on. So we're gonna put that right there. Why is it making me edit it like that? I'm trying to add on to it, not do... what I use to make this, I get Game Maker, and also I get Undertale Engine. Both of them are completely free, so you can buy them or get them. Alright, let's try and see if the warp works. Alright, let's go. We're in the Pluie room, chat. We're in the Pluie room, which also happens to be the test room, which you can't leave, by the way. So now we need to add the dialogue test. So I need to get a trigger. Trigger talk. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna put it right on Pluie's eye, and it's gonna be create. So we're gonna do. Oh, wait, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay, what do we want him to say? What about haha stinky feeties rar. Alright, that's what we're making Pluie's eye say. Hopefully it doesn't start a battle. If it starts a battle, we might be cooked. Yeah, it starts a battle. Wait, I think I know what causes the thing to show up for like 5 years. We're just gonna make it say 1. And then it should only make the sound play once. Nope, that doesn't change it at all. Control Z. I like Stinky's feeties. Yeah. Subscribe to Fishy Cool. Alright, that's what we're making him say. We don't want him to cause a... Alright, let's see if it starts a battle now. Enemy Approaching remix? That's a good idea, but I need to try and figure out how to make it play a song first. Okay, so now it just doesn't say anything. Nice. Alright, let's try it now. Still doesn't make any noise. Or doesn't make any dialogue. Well, that sure is stinky. I'm 0. We're just gonna get rid of the encounter start thing. Snooping again, I see. This is just our test room right here. Okay, it still doesn't do anything at all. Wait, what if I just need to... No, I don't think I would. Alright, you know what? Oh crap. Snooping as usual, I see. I don't think we literally need any of that. We're just gonna make it say text equals subscribe to fish. Alright, that's literally all it says. I'm trying to master the dialogue making. It still doesn't work. Yippee! Okay, so our spriter still hasn't... Oh, that's the wrong thing. Let's just work on that later, guys. And just ignore that guy up there. I think what we should make is like the thingy, you know, the thing. Welcome to the underground. Alright. Welcome to the underground. How warrior ball. Alright. So I may not have a brain, ladies and gentlemen, but I have an idea. I may not have an idea, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wait, no, isn't it the other? UL was the fall. I just love UL was the fall. So, what the Sigma? I think I just broke it. Undo, 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 undo. I accidentally deleted a ton of things. However, there is a solution to this. Just leave and close the game. Alright, chat. So, yeah, the solution is just close out the game, I think, and open it back up because I think I didn't save. So, if I open it back up, it should all be good. No! I just accidentally saved. We are cooked. We're gonna have to make that whole thingy again. Yay! Yippee cat. I am just so impressed with myself. That is just literally quite amazing. That was literally amazing, chat. Yay, yeah. Alright. So, I'm literally just gonna have to copy everything from a video. Yay. Yippee. Okay. How to use Undertale engine.
And you also write event inherited.
Hold on 1 second, chat. Alright, I'm back, chat. By the way, I know the screen is hidden. I'm trying to re-add this. So that's in user event 0. So get text. Hello, Sans. Despite what people think, Sans actually never actually calls Frisk kiddo. Alright, chat, this shouldn't take too long.
Alarms.
So alarm 0 is if it still exists, UI dot. Does thou'st know what elseth is massiveth?
Zero is if the UI dialog is being used in this event, it triggers encounter and it waits 5 frames. And so, and right here, when user event 0 is triggered, so you can press this Control S to save. Yeah, like save any changes you made. And you can press Control Z to undo changes. User event 0 is
Now it's time for the hard part where I have to recreate a whole essay. Or I could just copy and paste it from another project. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Let's go. Open project. I'm gonna do Toby Fox fight, which is something I was working on. Don't ask why. Cryoldo Wantist. Alright. Let's go. Step. Then I can close this out. Yes, I'm sure Thoust wants to exit. Alright, chat, we're so close to being able to where I can unhide the screen. I just need to copy and paste this back in here while I reopen Game Maker. Let me see if this works now. Chat, how was the fall, chat? Somebody tell me how the fall was. What do you mean? Something is wrong on line 1. Cry all thou wantest, but thou can still not. So there's something wrong with this thingy.
It and I had to, and so right here text equals
Alright, let me try this again, chat. Something is wrong, but I do not know what is wrongeth. Cry all thou wantest.
and then step is gonna be this.
Chat, somebody tell me how the fall was. So I do not understand what is wrongeth here. So apparently there's something wrong here. What do you want me to do? Are you telling me that you're telling me that I'm just gonna remove this because we do not need it? And my dog just threw up. Oh no, my cat just threw up. Yay! Alright, chat, you know what? I'm unhiding the screen now. We're just gonna, not focus on fights for now on. Okay, and still somehow something's happening. Even though it's nowhere even freaking on here. Alright, you are able to go in this room again. Honestly, I'm gonna end the stream since nobody really is in the stream. And yeah. So yippee. I don't know what I'm trying to do it with my right hand. My left hand